Good evening, dear partners and tutors. Welcome to our radio program. We are going to talk about cyberbullying. That is a big problem that is taking place among children and teenagers today. Now, I want to ask you some questions about this topic. Para Angie, the first question is, why do you think cyberbullying is taking place among children and teenagers nowadays?
Well, hi, I'm Angela Nakanya. I think that technology has an important role in the society today. It provides many benefits and it has become an important part of children and teenagers today. As we know, technology is expanding the communication channels and children and teenagers are attracted by this type of technology, especially where they can communicate through social networks and they can have a greater access to the information. I think that it's taking place among children and teenagers nowadays, on the one hand, by the lack of values such as tolerance and respectful, and on the other hand, by the bad use to the technology. I think that, yeah.
Okay, Annie. Your opinion is very interesting. Young people are now responsible why the use of this technology and use it to make only damage and harm. Now, partner Alvaro, please answer me this question. As a teacher, what do you do to prevent cyberbullying among your students?
Hi, peers. Good night. My name is Alvaro Rodriguez. About the question, I think the best form is you explain the consequence, show case where children and adolescents had suffered traumas, school drops, attempted suicide or suicide. Teach and practice with then the principles and values, raise their awareness of the proper use of some technological means. Thanks very much.
Thank you, partner Alvaro. I agree with you. In addition, I think that cyberbullying is intolerable and unacceptable. Partner Angie, the first question
Yes.
is, as a teacher, what would you do if you find out one of your students is being bullied online? What do you do if one of your students is a bully online?
Yes. Well, for both process, I will follow a regular process for determining that actually there is cyberbullying and talk with each student for finding reason. For example, why reason a student is being bullied and why reason a student is committing cyberbullying. As a teacher, I will be an intermediary in this process where I will release a meeting with the students and their parents for seeking solutions and support the psychological counseling process. I
Okay,
think
Angie,
that.
you showed us very good strategies. In order to find cyberbullying effectively, we need to make an effort to change the culture in which it happens.
One
Do you
moment.
want to complete someone, Alvaro?
One moment.
Do you want to complete?
I want to ask about the question. What will you do if one of your students is bullying online? For a student bullying online, it's important to explain the problems that can cause the other person, show with facts the case occurred to sensitize them, inform their parents to help eradicate this behavior and start the process with the psychological. The most important is to provide support for the students.
Thank you very much for your opinion. Number 4 is for Andy. Why do you think some children and teenagers have committed suicide pressured by cyberbullying? Please, Andy.
Well, I think that some children and teenagers have committed suicide pressured by cyberbullying because they feel a great pressure over them because of different reasons, like their way of dressing, sexual orientation, academic ability, physical appearance, etc. There are many things. Little by little, the victims begin to feel unsupportable, stressed, and they don't see a possible solution. They also feel alone and perhaps they are afraid of telling the situation to their parents or teachers, maybe because the bullies threaten them or because they think that nobody is going to pay attention to them. They think that if they talk about their cause, the people will make fun of them, and because they think that nobody can help them and that the problem have no solution.
Okay, thanks. Your answer is very clear. Now, the second part of the question is for Alvaro. Is there something that teachers and parents could have done to realize of the situation and prevent their deaths? Please, Alvaro.
Okay, of course, this is a topic that is fashionable. Teachers and parents must be constantly talking about this. There is usually behavioral change. For this is necessary to ask for your mood and talk constantly with them. Okay?
Okay, partner. It is important to maintain a good communication with children and adults, giving them the confidence to express themselves without fear or taboos. Eh, Number 5, partner Alvaro. Do you know any strategies or campaigns anti-cyberbullying in the world, in Colombia and the institution where you work? Do you think they really work? Why? How? Why not?
Okay. Uh, England has developed the CL program training students as a responsible synthesis with good personal and social skills that help them relate well and improve their learning in school. Other is the social media company called IAN Against Bullying Harassment, where everyone can enter, know more about it and get input. Other is some handlers that is I am opposed the bullying. This creates a psychological change in people and inside to be part of this campaign. Other is the program Plan Cartoon Network and partners launch a commitment to prevention of bullying in Latin America. There are many campaigns, and of course, it works, generate a positive reaction in the minds of the people when society is one in a cause generates psychological change and awareness of the perpetrators. Thanks very much. Continue, First John.
Thank you,
Okay.
Albert.
Okay. As a conclusion, we can say that cyberbullying brings a psychological damage, and it can cause a great damage, harm to the victim. We, as a teacher, help the students to prevent and avoid this practice. Thank you very much, partners, for your enthusiastic participation. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
Thank you. Have a nice day.